Hi everyone, this is Naina from Angelic Echoes. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a lovely day or evening wherever you are. And I'm bringing in 3 decks of cards today to tap in with the Divine Masculine, Feminine, and the journey, the energies of the Divine Masculine, Feminine, and the journey. And so the 3 decks of cards I'm bringing in is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. This is the Psychic Tarot for the Heart deck. And this one here is the Sacred Spirit reading cards. And I have not used these decks actually for a while. In fact, this one I haven't used on the channel as yet, but I've got this deck for quite some time. I think I may have brought this one in a while ago on the channel. I'm not sure, but it's also a deck I've got for a long time. And this one here, I think I'm bringing in probably the second time or maybe even the first time on the channel. Not sure, but these are decks I've had in my possession for a very, very long time. And I just wanted to bring them in. There's a lot of options in terms of bringing cards in, and obviously I bring in what I feel I need to bring in for the message for the day. Okay, so let's start shuffling to see what the angels want us to know. Thank you, angels. What do we need to know about the energy for the Divine Masculine at the moment? So we know that the Divine Masculine, many of them are going through turmoil, chaos. The universe is propelling them to be authentic, to speak their truth, and to make decisions. Some of them are planning and making decisions. They're at crossroads. Some of them are finding out solutions. Many of them are finding their freedom. So we've seen that with the previous video I've shared, which is what's next in the connection. So let's see what's happening right now. Thank you, angels, archangels, guides, ascended masters from 5D and above. What is happening with the Divine Masculines at the moment? What do we need to know? Divine Feminines, what do we need to know? Wow, it just flew out. And we've got your soulmates. And the journey. What do we need to know about the journey? Thank you, angels. Okay. And let's see what we need to know with this deck for the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, this one here as well, and the journey. What do we need to know about the journey? Thank you, angels. The energy for the journey at the moment. What do we need to know? Joy and stability. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, I feel this one here. Wow. Almost dropped the deck there. Thank you, angels. What do we need to know for the Divine Masculines in terms of the energy? What are they focusing on? What are they actually doing? And Divine Feminines and the journey. This is quite a deep deck in my opinion in terms of the spiritual aspects of it. So let's see what I connect with based on the guidance from the angels. So let's start with the Divine Masculines and see what's going on. Okay, so the Divine Masculines are building blocks at the moment, meaning they're building a strong foundation and they're putting pieces of the puzzle together. I feel that they're realizing a lot of things. They're having a lot of revelations, and this is like putting pieces of the puzzle together, but at the same time, they're building a strong foundation. So they're building blocks, they're building a strong foundation, and they are, I feel that they definitely have a vision of what they want. They're looking in the distance. I also feel that many of them have built, they've done a lot of healing. I feel they've done a lot of healing, and therefore they've, this foundation is pretty solid. So I feel that they've done a lot of healing, and they're looking into the future to see what is it they want to create, or they know what they want to create. They have a vision of the future, and I feel that they're also, a lot more stable than what they were obviously previously. But this is about essentially building a strong foundation, and I feel that they're almost there in terms of finishing this foundation as well to be able to come forward. And they're strengthening bonds. Okay, so this is about the strengthening bonds between obviously you and them, in that your connection is becoming much more stronger in terms of the energy merge and the what you feel for each other. There's a strong bond being formed energetically, as well as telepathically, emotionally, spiritually, physically as well, especially in the 5D. I also feel that the Divine Masculines are spending a lot of time in nature, clearing their mind, to get answers, and they're connecting with nature as well, to be able to clear their head and get answers. And I also feel there's light at the end of the tunnel because of this clarity that's coming in. I feel this clarity coming in. I feel like they're moving towards light. They are many of them are probably also shining their own light. And I also feel that they're also walking the journey and taking it each day as it comes. This is also about strengthening bonds between other people in that, that may be helping them to guide them towards you. That's also what I'm feeling here. Another thing that I'm feeling is also that there's definitely strengthening bonds with the divine. I feel many of them are also, believing in something greater than themselves, and that's what I feel this light also stands for. It's about connecting with the divine and moving towards the light. And this is helping them to build that strong foundation as well, because there's stability coming in. And yeah, we have it, Kundalini rising, ignite your passion for life. So they're definitely going through a chakra activation. They're probably feeling tingling in their spine as well. The Kundalini is rising, and Kundalini rising is usually about a chakra activation, starting from your base chakra, going all the way through to your third eye chakra, to be able to create that alignment, and obviously alignment between the two of you as well. But I mean, each person has their own Kundalini energy as twin flames, because we share an energetic blueprint. When the Kundalini rises, we both twin counterparts feel it, and this is obviously drawing them to you. This is definitely drawing them to you, but I feel that they're obviously feeling that passion and desire for you. I'm also seeing this like a third eye. I'm seeing eyes here. Actually, they look like eyes to me. So it's like, an inner sense is opening. Some of them are definitely becoming more clairvoyant, connecting with their spiritual gifts. I definitely feel they're having visions. Some of them are definitely having visions, third eye visions as well. It's like an inner knowing of, whatever it is that they need to know, which is giving them tingling in their spine. So they're gaining a lot of knowledge from inner wisdom, inner vision, inner senses as well. That's what I'm feeling. And all of this is helping to build blocks. And this is definitely about strengthening bonds with you. And obviously strengthening bonds with the divine, because they're obviously they're discovering themselves in terms of their own gifts, spiritual gifts as well. But this is about strengthening bonds with you and building the solid foundation with you. And that's what they're working on right now. So let's see what's happening with the divine feminine. So the divine feminine is obviously manifesting. You're manifesting. If you're a divine feminine watching, you're manifesting what you want. You're co-creating. You're co-creating with your twin. You're also co-creating with the divine. You're gaining a lot of wisdom in this process as you're co-creating as well. You're becoming independent as well. And obviously co-creation is a partnership between you, the divine, you and the angels, you and God, you and the universe, but also with your twin as well. So you're creating this strong partnership with your twin. And I feel like something's about to hatch. We have an egg there, something's about to hatch. So I do feel like, in this process of co-creation where you're learning things, you're also co-creating you're co-creating the future that you desire, and you're gaining that wisdom. And this is what you're co-creating. You're co-creating this union and reunion and union with your divine counterpart, because you're meant to be. So there's no twin flame card in this deck, but you can take this as such. And obviously you know that you hold the key to your twin's heart, and the love is there. Even if you have not spoken in person, the love is there. The love is definitely there. And this is, as you can see here, this is governed by, or this is ordained by the divine. So your love is ordained by the divine, because you are meant to be together. And that's what you're co-creating. And you are their treasure island. You are your twin's treasure island. And they know this. They know that you are the treasure island. So your co-creation of, coming back together with your twin is leading to this treasure island where, you know, it's filled with abundance and love and everything that you desire. And this is about going with the flow, because it's like moving in the direction of this treasure island. That's what I'm feeling is happening here. And you could be going through a release, but I feel this is your divine masculine going through a release. If you are in a karmic situation, you're definitely going through a release. Your twin is going through a release and purge as well, to release what no longer serves. And they're obviously opening their heart to you, and they have been, and I feel their hearts are open to you as well. But they're also healing through this release process. There's a lot of light coming into the heart space to heal, and they're allowing that. So they're facing their fears, and they're allowing that release and healing to take place, because they are listening to the divine. They're listening to the guidance they're receiving. I also feel that you listening, divine feminine, to guidance you receiving as well. And this could be through your own, intuition, or even guidance you're getting from the universe. I think I've missed a card here. There's a card this way. No, sorry, I did go through that. Co-create. This is through the guidance you're receiving. I also feel that your twin is definitely connecting with, they're definitely getting downloads. They're definitely listening to the inner voice, getting downloads. And, you know, this is like an amethyst crystal here. And I feel that they are definitely connecting with, again, the intuition, third eye. That's what I feel is happening here. You being guided to listen to your intuition, divine feminine. And if you are, then this card is very much, you know, should resonate with you, that you are listening to the guidance you're receiving, which is guiding you both back together. And you being guided to see the beauty in life, because you are a light worker, and you are, you know, you're living the light energy, as the card says here. See the beauty in life. So even if your twin is not with you, see the beauty in life, because there's so much of light in the world if you choose to see it. And this is about you being that, you know, sort of light. You are the light worker, and you illuminate the darkness. So your part of your purpose and mission is to be able to illuminate the darkness here, and you bring light to the situation. And that's your purpose. And that's what you're being reminded to, you're being reminded to not forget that, actually. But at the same time, I feel this is about you being that lighthouse to your twin. Guiding them home. And it could even be that you are already seeing the beauty in life, some of you, and some of you are being guided to do that. And we've got your astral travel. So you could be astral traveling to your twin. I definitely feel the divine masculines are astral traveling to you, and this could be in dream state, where, you know, you're meeting on another dimension or plane, like the 5D, to meet up, talk, be intimate with each other as well, and to connect. And, you know, you're creating a stronger bond there. But this astral traveling definitely happening between you and your divine masculine, even if there is no physical contact in the 3D world as yet. There's astral travel here happening. So it means that you are very much connected, and that's also helping to manifest the connection back together. So from a journey perspective, your twin is being guided to clean it up, and so are you. So if you're in a karmic situation, you're being guided to clean it up, to come clean, speak your truth, release what needs to go. Your divine masculine wants to clean it up by speaking their truth as well, releasing what doesn't serve them anymore, and, you know, be honest and authentic with everyone involved, including you. And we've got your joy and stability and reach out. So they obviously want to reach out to you. They want to reach out to you. If you're in a karmic situation, you need to let go of your situation as well, to create that pathway for incoming communication and reunion, because, you know, you remove the block and obstacle energetically as well. You create a pathway. If you're not in a karmic situation of any sort, then this is also about, you know, your twin wanting to reach out to you. In fact, your twin wants to reach out to you irrespective of whether you're in a karmic situation or not. But the bottom line here is that in order for them to reach out to you, you need to unblock, clear the pathway to allow that, energetically, you need to clear the pathway to allow that communication to come in. to create energy, to free your space, to allow that good energy to flow in. And they want to reach out to you, and this is what they're thinking about. And this is joy and stability coming in. So I feel like with the release taking place, with the release happening, both of you releasing what you need to release and healing what you need to heal. There's this when they do reach out, it's going to bring joy and stability. When they do reach out to you, things are going to be much lighter. It's going to be joyful, playful, and there'll be a lot more stability. There will be stability coming in, because remember we said that your twin is also building a solid foundation. And we've got here Ascended Masters, create open communication. And I feel here that this is about the divine assisting both you and your twin to openly communicate with each other. And this is also something you've been praying for, Divine Feminine. And I feel that your Divine Masculine has been praying for the same, to either, pray for you to contact them so they don't have to reach out. But also they're praying for help to be able to come forward to you and face their fears, in the hope that you will give them a second chance, and or give the relationship and connection another chance if you've been together. And if you've not been together, then in the hope that you will accept them as they are, and embrace a new beginning with them, and not reject them, and not bring up anything that you don't need to bring up from the past, especially if you've been together. So this is about the Ascended Masters and angels and the divine, creating a pathway for open communication. This is also a message about both you and your twin communicating with the divine and praying for help. At the same time, if you're not doing that, this is also another message to say, create an open communication channel with the divine, in whichever form of divine you worship, whether it's the angels, God, the creator of the universe, whatever form or name that you resonate with. Create that open communication with the divine, and pray, with sincerity. And both of you are expanding. So you're expanding, and your mind and senses are expanding. So currently in the journey, what's happening is that your soul is, both your souls are, well, not both your souls, because you're essentially the same soul or the same energetic blueprint. But what this means is that both you and your twin, from a soul perspective, you are expanding. And this is about you gaining wisdom through this expansion, in understanding the connection between all things, being able to break barriers. I feel this is about breaking barriers, being able to emerge like the phoenix from the flames, rise from the flames like a phoenix. And you also you paying attention to, you're becoming more self-aware, and you're paying attention to things that you probably have missed before. That's what I feel the angels are saying here. So you both are expanding consciously. In your conscious way, spiritually conscious way, you both are expanding. So very beautiful messages. So essentially, in summary, what the angels are saying here is that your twin is, obviously the Kundalini is rising. They're building a solid foundation. They're strengthening bonds with you and the divine, and whoever else is helping your journey to move forward. They want to reach out. They definitely want to clean it up. You're also being guided to clean up anything in your life that needs to go, and release what needs to go. They know you, the treasure island, and you are definitely the key to their heart. And you both are astral traveling or to each other. I feel your twin is astral traveling to you. And Divine Feminine, you'll be guided to, continue to shine your light. Listen to the guidance you're receiving. I feel that as both of you could be receiving guidance through your senses, and definitely your crown chakra, especially your Divine Masculine. And, you co-create the life that you want, and create an open communication channel with the divine. And you both are expanding consciously at a soul level. So beautiful, beautiful messages. Very, 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 almost like a higher self type of message today. And I felt this was needed. to be able to, for you to understand things at a divine perspective, what's happening, and things that you may be, you know, not necessarily focused on. So thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day or evening wherever you are. Take care. Bye.